Good job, MP. I see. Game time.
We know MP came ready to play.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you.
And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Ingram. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Kessel. And it's prime time at the small forward. And it's Ingram missing. San Antonio with the ball. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
San Antonio with the ball after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West.
And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring
goodness.
people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, C.J. McCollum has talked about his fit on the Pelicans. He says, with my skill set, I can play in any environment, style, and system. With this group, it's just about me making the right plays.
Ingram deciding
Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs.
side. Prime time, the pass.
On this run.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams making some changes here. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. You look at primetime. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Outside, Jones. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the thing about hitting
Here's Paul. San Antonio again missing. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. The wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Murray. And it's Misi in at the center. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent, but Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. Here's primetime. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got his third assist on the night. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's primetime. He's guarded by McCollum. Hits it from three-point range. Sohan's got 10 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Ingram outside to the middle and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And it's Sohan missing.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Down low. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defensive work there from primetime.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
In the corner, Sohan with it. Here's primetime, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. So with Brandon Ingram's height and his shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor, and a little bit like...
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Murray up on top, defended by Paul. 5 on the clock. Murray outside. They could use a bucket. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
The Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to primetime. Lets it go with a 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Ingram outside. Looking to get back on track here. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Ingram's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's San Antonio, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Collins, and it's Branham. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
Great win tonight, MP.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3, win. Let's go. Let's go. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Let's get after it, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Hi everyone, welcome to a special regular season cup. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. Two NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been two of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end to end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And they pick up 2.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sochan gets to his shot inside.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now here's Sochan. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Conley. And it's Randle that time on the assist by Conley.
Randle's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Here's primetime. Edwards pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And prime time gets it to go. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Paul. From deep, Conley. Rebound by San Antonio. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime, and their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with 44 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Champagnie, he's checked in for Vassell. And Castles subbed in for Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Boston's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo, averaging around 6 a game. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Releases. Prime time, can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Inside, they still need this, and he sinks the layup.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Pass to Primetime. Takes the 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From about 16. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Primetime's got 13.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Boston. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Outside, Alexander Walker. Launches a 3. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Boston in at the point.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
And Grant, with this game being the quarterfinals matchup in the NBA Cup, it'll be interesting to see just how much these teams are willing to lay it on the line.
Yeah, some teams didn't make any changes during group play, but that mentality can change in a heartbeat when you know this could be the end of the road if you drop the game tonight.
And Prime Time gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Minot's checked in for a chance here to...
We come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And so it's San Antonio up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Spurs.
Whoa, wow.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
+8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Conley. He's scoreless. To the inside. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Primetime.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Sohan gets it to go.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Randall outside. They set the pick. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And stolen by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. San Antonio with a rebound. Primetime's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Drops in the 3. He has 6.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Sohan, the pass to Primetime. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Primetime's got 21 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Tries the 9-footer, and the jumper is good.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Here's primetime. McDaniels covering to the middle. The kick out to Paul. Primetime passes to Sohan. Here's primetime. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Here's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game to the paint. And the shot goes. Sohan's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready.
Foot in the gas, MP. Get in there.
Paul passes to Sohan. Here's primetime. Gets the 3 to fall. Primetime's got 24 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Boston in at the 2. Reid sets a screen for 3. DiVincenzo. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Got it.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Timberwolves shooting only 27% for today's game. Paul against DiVincenzo. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Reid sets a screen. Here's Boston. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Paul passes to primetime. Sohan with the ball. Covered by Alexander-Walker. Pass to primetime. 6 to shoot. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Reid, covered by Wembanyama. Back to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Primetime's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left wing. Pass to Sohan. Here's primetime. And it's all from 3-point range. For Minnesota, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. For San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohan. And it's Dre Jones in for Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. Randall comes in for Alexander-Walker. McDaniels is checked in for Boston. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's primetime. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Conley against Jones. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Will it go? The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Prime time. Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's prime time. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Prime time's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play against Minnesota.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for primetime.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here's Edwards outside, sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Primetime. Banked it in off the glass. Primetime's got 35.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Edwards. No good with a layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Conley passes to Gobert. To the left side wing. For 3, Randall. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Conley. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.